We're live and on the spot. Just set up the live stream. It's on the go. See if anyone joins. And now, to get this out and do the lacquer, the final clear coat or whatever. Move all this out of the way, and then I've got to sweep the floor. I'm also going to do this in the corner over here, but that's for another video. Oh no, it's got red dust on it. Oh good, it's only red dust. Oh, holy cow, 3 watches already. I literally turn around, come back, and then suddenly 3 people have... Oh, 2 people, that's fine. Close the browser, you realise what I'm doing. Oh, not one of these streams again. Oh wait, who's in here? Oh, it's Roland. Hi Roland. Hi from Roland. Okay, now 0. I'm not sure if this stream's going to be stable. If this stream is unstable, we might have some problems. We'll see what happens. It says it's live. Find out soon. Let's black out the way. Separate bed on the floor. There's so much red on the floor. Look at all that red. So, exactly. Clear coat. Where's my clear coat? You want to see where my clear coat went? Warning, outdoor use only. Windless drive from... £8 well, fine. Connection. Oh, just a connection then for a second. Still good though. Okay, yeah. Got a text message, so what? Okay. Hello, red shirt guy with his red bike. Hi, Stephen. Try not to die now. That stuff's strong. Look how my floor is so red. Okay. I'm gonna have to get some fresh air for the next 20 minutes or something. While this go. Just putting the clear coat on now. Oh, it stinks in here. So bad. But we're also going to be painting this today as well. So I'm going to go clean this up. If anyone knows what this is, I'm also cleaning this up. So this is 2 videos into one now. You're going to see me do video now on the other video. Using my powerful internet connections across the globe via the internet, I searched around and I managed to contact someone and managed to get this, a new front thing. It is a bit dirty, needs a clean up, and then a rub down and then a spray. And this is in solid condition, apart from this little break here. That's not too bad. It's come from all the way from the Netherlands. Right, let's clean this up and paint it. Oh, what's going on? When we see Pete say the beta would be better in all red. His new one's actually quite nice in white, actually. I prefer his new one in white. The old one I would have liked in red, perhaps, but his new one I actually prefer in white. And it weighs nothing. It's a scary bike. You sit on it, there's nothing there. It's probably like 100 kilos or something. It doesn't feel like anything. And he's got it lowered now. So I had a quick sit on it the other day. It is so low. There's nothing there. And it's just all this power. But I worked it out. It's annoying because it's got really high service, really high maintenance, and I can't bother with that. I like to the only maintenance I want to do on my bike is putting petrol in it. That's my weekly maintenance schedule. Well, you know, I do change the oils and stuff, but it's just, that's a race bike, so that's like pretty much a race bike anyway. So I don't need it. I think my heavy CRF is just a big, powerful workhorse. It just runs on forever. Right, I'm gonna clean this up, let the air die down a bit because it's still a bit in here. And I'm gonna hang this up here from the ceiling, and then this one's going to be painted today as well. So this one's going to be moved off into the corner in a little while to dry. Needs a few more coats, and then I'm actually going to try and put it back together on stream as well. Not tomorrow, probably Wednesday. I might be trying to put this back together because I'll leave this for a day or two to do the final layer of paint. The handlebars aren't in great condition. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the handlebars. I'm going to probably just tie them up a bit and just put it all back together now. It's just a BMX I had in the back of the garage for ages. I've had this BMX for 20 years now. Yeah, I got this in 2000, this BMX. So I got this BMX in 2000. I've had this bike 20 years. Wow, it's old enough to buy a drink. Right. I think some soap and water on this one, to be honest. Or, actually, a good old... Oops. I messed up my sign, watching paint dry live. Good old WD-40. See how well this comes out. See, it removes the dirt. Loads of nicks and scratches in this one. There's a wasp flying in and out. Hope the stream's okay, because I'm downloading a game upstairs and I wasn't sure if it's going to affect the stream or not. It's a big game. I don't want to stop it downloading. It's like a big game to download. It's got a game there to download. This dirt really don't want to come off. Some persuasion. Persuasion. A few layers of the lacquer, that'll be fine, I think. 2 or 3. I think it's 2 or 3. That'll do just fine. What done with my cloth? Oh, there it is. So, nice and dirty in there. Bit of WD-40. That's not even an abrasive cloth, that's just a bit of kitchen roll. WD-40 just loosens up, WD-40 just loosens it up, all the dirt. I wonder. I'll just use this on a low setting. Yeah, get rid of some of the fish. It's not going to be painted anyway. You can see with the thing, it just leaves all these little, gets rid of the big chunks. He's still here. Yeah, GT85. Oh, hang on. I thought this can was empty, but it's actually a full one. Yeah, I've got some GT85. Where's the other can? We've got an open one already. Oh. Obviously not. I'll tell you what. I do give GT85 a try. See if there's a difference. See if it comes off easier. But usually I just use WD, but GT85. Let's see. Fast acting lubricant penetrating water, displacing solution, Yeah, it's the same as WD-40, but I use this to lube cables and stuff. Yeah, it is a bike wash. Yeah, I wash my bikes with WD-40. Not that I ever wash my bikes. Give that a try. How many chemicals can I inhale today? Oh yeah, GT85 stinks. Forgot about that. That's why I don't use it. Idiot. I forgot about that. I think GT85 is probably better. It's probably better because it's cheaper. It probably does the same job. Oh, thanks for that. Forgot how much it stinks. Ugh. Blame me for that one. Lick it. Good water displacer. Yeah, it is a good water displacer. I'm not going to lick it. It tastes disgusting. I know, I've done it before. I once accidentally had my cup of coffee underneath where I was doing the spraying. So I went in my coffee and then I just drank the coffee down and then I realised I've just, instead of milk with my coffee or sugar, I just drank it with some WD-40 in it. Didn't taste lick it for views. Not licking it for views. That will not get me views, that will get me killed. I'm ignoring your comment there. This is that part that I got from Netherlands, this is. That you found for me, Mark. Thank you very much, by the way. Mark's the one who found this part for me. In Windmolen land. I think it's time for the second layer of lacquer now, don't you? 18 minutes into the stream. Okay, I'll wait till it gets to 20, then that's been 15 minutes, and then I can put the next layer on. That's what I'm using the stream for. It's a timer in the top right, so I know how long that I've put the paint on for. Right, I'm going to go back to WD-40. Because it doesn't stink as bad. It's doing about the same job. The outside isn't great. The inside is... This is a more solid piece than my pieces. My piece is shattered into pieces. So I'll get the PC50 in here next week sometime. I'm still waiting for my scissor jack back. Oh, look at that really encrusted black stuff on the end. It's not going to come off easily. So, I don't know if you want to go back to the beginning of the stream or skip back. Look how black that was, and now, oh hang on, I've got to do an update of my other video. Get some HD video from this camera. There we are, lovely and clean. It's getting there. A few more bits to do. And 4 nutters are watching me at the moment on the live stream. So don't forget to hit the bell notification, and then you can be notified when I go live. When you'll probably be at work, so you know you can leave your phone in the corner and watch me then. Who's at work right now? I reckon a couple of you must be at work. You got me in the corner on your phone. And someone else is probably playing a video game or playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater right at the moment, failing miserably to get the 6th score. Right, I just need to... These last black bits off. And pretty tough to get off these black bits. Ooh, someone sent me a message. No, it's all right. It's all right. No problem. I can only check it when I'm pressing the screen, so I'm getting my greasy hands on my very broken phone. So, oh, what time is it? Oh, 21 minutes. That means another layer of the clear coat has to go on. Right, I'm going to have to leave after I do the clear coat this time, get some fresh air, and then come back because I'm getting very high in here. Oh, look at that, 1 o'clock. Time for a coffee break. And to get some fresh air. I'll be right back. You can see the sign. Good. still high in here. Welcome back. Missed a bit. Screw you, Chris. I did miss a bit, but this camera's too low quality, so there's no way you can tell. Don't forget to sign up to my Patreon for all the latest views and videos and stuff before they go live on the and the odd bit of exclusive content as well. So don't forget to check out the Patreon. This is annoying me. I need to. Your paint job is as sloppy as my uploading schedule. You have the worst upload schedule. I think it took you over a year. I don't even know what you did. It took you over a year to get out that video. That was dreadful, that was. Over a year. Well, actually, in all fairness, my trip series was 2 years to get out. It was, no. So it's 24 episodes and I did 1 episode a month on average. Yeah, my trip video was 2 years, 24 episodes. Trip series, 24 episodes. That took 2 years to release. I'm thinking of re-editing them all. Cutting out some rubbish, re-editing it, and then releasing it as one feature length. But I don't know if I can do that or not. Like a 2-hour video, do you think I could get away with? It's, see, 24 episodes, 10-minute an episode, roughly. Cut down some of the rubbish. Cut out some of the rubbish, sorry. Could do it. I might actually do that, actually. I might actually do that. But at the moment, I've got so many videos, I don't need to make any more videos up. I have got probably like 5 videos edited, done, ready to go uploaded and put on YouTube, to be honest. And some of them you can see early if you're a member of the Patreon school. Yeah, just because I've been, well, all this time off. I've got an off-roading video with Pete and Mr. Fish, Hippodrones and Mr. Fish, and I've got another video where it's me, DRZ Andrew, and Phil480. Phil480's actually put his video up already on that one. That one will be coming out probably soon, but that video is already available on the Patreon. And then I've just started editing the ride I did the other day with Phil480 and Andy on his 404. That ride was an interesting one. Started terribly, it did. I was really bummed out at the beginning because one of the bikes started leaking oil. Not mine, but one of the bikes did. But we just kept checking it throughout the day. Never missed a beat. So, spoilers. Sorry, spoilers. But that'll be up on the Patreon before it's available on YouTube. Probably a month before. So it's 3 off-road videos, pretty much cut and shut to be done, edited and uploaded. Off-road videos, I think, take the longest to do, really. Because well, actually, I don't know. This project stuff takes a long time to do. I mean, you can go out, ride for probably 20 minutes, make a quick vlog, talk a load of nonsense. Then you got your video done. You know, you're home by lunchtime, quick editing, few filters over the top, like, comment, subscribe at the end, and yeah, and then upload that and you're done, you know. talking waffle 20 minutes, and you know, that's it. Project bikes, hours are spent here filming around, messing around with just trying to clean up this thing and get this frayed plastic to look a bit more decent. Working with a 47-year-old Fender, or however old this thing is, probably 50 years old. It's from the 70s anyway. Cleaning up as best you can. It all takes hours and time and stuff. And then, yeah, then I try to edit it to make it interesting. But now I've thought, I know, I'll live stream this. And then I can see I'm high on paint fumes now, so, you know, I get a free high on it. And then after that, I can edit this and upload that. But that takes a long time to do as well. But the off-road videos take the longest because you're out for a full day. Usually, when I go out with a good, you know, a nice set of riders and we go, we're not messing around too much or something. It does happen, or if you don't have any breakdowns and stuff. Usually we're out all day. So usually it's not about miles because, you know, you can get down some horrible lanes that you'll never get through. This ain't going to come off with a WD. It's going to be a bit of a... There we go, came off. When you go off-roading, you spend the whole day off-roading, and then you, I will get them back. Nice engine rubber. They are, what's it saying? Sinus T80, I thought at least the footage. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, get the black mask off like that. I mean, it's going to be repainted, so it's not too bad. I've done this before. I only lost a video from the test ride. Test ride of Sinus. Okay. All cheap. Engine rubbing compound. Yeah, I mean, it's all it's like deep scored. It's not black mark. They're like it's in the plastic. Some of this stuff is so. But once you put a few coats of primer over it, it's not gonna show. It's not gonna show. And I painted the other one in the PC50 build, so it wasn't too terrible. I mean, it's never going to look the best. I'm just going to give it a tidy up, to be honest. Right, let's just get rid of that. It's all, yeah, it's all frayed plastics and stuff. Criminal how much these go for. Oh yeah, and probably should do a bit more filming for my actual video. People actually see, rather than this stream, which is 7 viewers. But might get at least 100 viewers when I make the actual video. So I've cleaned this up best that I could. Ignore the red thing in the background. That's for a separate project / video. I'm just going to clean up this last little bit. But funny thing is, these things are quite hard to find and they're quite expensive. And the second funny thing is, that I got an email from the council saying that they've investigated the pothole that I hit. It's not deemed worth repairable. They don't need to repair it. So in that logic, should they then pay out for this? Because they said that it's not worth fixing if I hit that pothole and it snapped this off. And it gave me a front puncture, but I'm only going to claim for this. The front puncture, I didn't bother. The actual inner tube bit, I didn't bother claiming for. Although someone said I should have just claimed for that, the puncture, and a front wheel. Historical vehicle. A pain in the butt to fix. I've got red dust on my camera. Don't know where from though. Probably to do with the floor. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's really in the plastic, that last stuff is. So it's a lot cleaner than it was. This stuff's really in the plastic though. It's not going to come out easily. Let's get a fresh one though. I think that's had it in the bin. What's the time? 45 minutes yet? No, not 45 minutes yet, so I can't do this. No surprise from the council. Yeah, it's weird that is. Oh, we don't deem that as repairable. What is everyone doing? Why are you not at work? Why are you watching this stream? Are you still on like reduced hours or something? What's wrong with you guys? You got something better to do than watch me do this rubbing? I'm going to give it some rinse with some water. You watch, they randomly go round and fill it with gravel. Yeah, maybe. I've actually got the location saved. I know the exact coordinates of that place, where the pothole was, the exact GPS coordinates. So I might actually one day, on a bigger bike, never again on the small bike, ever again, I might go back there and just see if the pothole's been filled or not. Or hit it again with another little bike, like my C90. I could have probably repaired the other fender. I'd have to make like this bit again or something, like make the end bits. But the problem is it had the front number plate, and I couldn't get the front number plate off without like wrecking it. So I've still got the other fender, if I can bother to fix it. Best lunch break ever. Get back to work. People on their lunch breaks. Well, I know some people are watching this. Probably they've got the stream open in the corner. Measure the depth of the pothole. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. When you fill out the forms online, you have to like show them a picture, show them the thing, and the pothole is bigger than. So that's my shoe, and the pothole was that big, like lengthways, and depth-wise, it wasn't that deep. I'd say it's like that deep, maybe, or something like that. How many centimeters is that? It was large, but it was about that deep. About that deep. At the deepest section was about there. Which don't seem like a lot, maybe, but it was such a big drop or impact. I think as I went into the pothole and then I hit the sharp corner of the other one, and it just put the suspension up all the way up. Right, I'm going to go rinse this out. Get the WD-40 off. Give it another thing, and I've just seen some extra black that I've got to get rid of. I mean, it's not going to matter so much because it's going to be. I mean, if you've seen the build of the PC50, I mean, it is my work, but I think that is the best paint job I've ever done on this channel. I think it is. Lunch break. Lunch break. Okay, so I've got a stream on your lunch breaks, basically. Is that what you're saying? So around 12 o'clock midday. Right. I'll do the final coat of lacquer now. 40 minutes, good. Do the final coat of lacquer. Gonna go rinse this off, and then I'll come back and then I'll start painting this one. So I've got to move that one into the corner. I'll hang this one from the rafters, about here. Right. Right. Say lunch break. I'm sat at my desk eating salad with the stream on a mini player. That's the way I recommend you watch my streams. In the corner, barely paying any attention. Be right back. Someone wants to donate me a laptop, a nice camera, one of them wireless microphone setups, you know, the whole shebang. How much money would that cost? No idea. But I need a decent laptop. That will go on the shelf here. I've got power here, so that's fine, no problem. I can run the laptop here for ages. I've got power. I'll wire it up to a battery or something, and it will just last forever. And then yeah, I'll just need a couple of cameras. So I'll have one camera on the ceiling, so looking down, maybe a wide-angle camera, and then I'll have like another camera here, so you can see from this angle, and then maybe another camera from over here. So on the string, you can see like 3 different angles. That's if someone wants to donate me 3 amazing cameras, an amazing laptop, and a wireless microphone. Right. Be careful around these grommet bits, but other than that, we're all right. Over there. Somewhere around here. There's nothing, basically. I've had a look. There's literally nothing. So at the moment, well, when there is something, you apply for it and you don't hear back, because I reckon there's 7 people applying for them jobs. So, and I know that certain people have been fired or, you know, been let go. So like them, there's a lot of competition, fierce competition at the moment. So yeah, I mean, I've got quite good experience in my field, but that's not what we can do at the moment. So we're not allowed to do big events and stuff. So my job is not required. Can't get this off. I need to get a knife or something. I got it. Sanding down the rough edge that it's got there. For now, I'll be okay. for a few months. So, I mean, you do what you can to save money, essentially. So I've only got 2 bikes on the road. Well, 3 actually, because I've got the PC50, which costs only the insurance because it's MOT and tax exempt. And I've got the CRF and the C90. That's it. The BMW is not going to go on the road this year. I got it already, serviced it all back in January or February, whatever it was. Did a rebuild on the brake in early March, just as we were pretty much went into lockdown. I didn't film any of that, but I did a complete rebuild of the rear brake. Uh-oh. So yeah, just think about saving money and stuff, and I've cut my outgoings massively. What about my question? Does your Windows 10 tab have a USB ports? No, that Windows, it's not a Windows 10 tab. It's an Asus, and it's an old tablet. So it was originally Windows 8, 2015, and that thing does not have the power to do a stream. I did try. It does not have the power to do a stream. It does have USB ports on it, but it does not have the power to do it. This phone that I'm on actually has more power than that tablet from 5 years ago. I did actually try a stream from it, and it did not work, which is a shame. Right, I think that'll do. Sand down this rough edge. Right then, I guess tie this up now, I guess. I mean, it's 47 years old, it's never going to look perfect. The only way I'm going to ever make it look perfect is if I go and buy one of them old new stocks. Yeah, it's not streamable from that. Doesn't matter, this phone's alright for now. Right. Here, I think central. Nice and low. Move my light out the way. Okay. I don't know if this comes out on camera. Actually. Let's see if I can. Right. There we go. Assume the position. Right. So that's look really that looks much cleaner than it did at the beginning anyway, so I'm just going to update the actual full-length video here right now. Right, there we are. Clean-ish and ready to be painted-ish. Let's see, I've got some primer. Uh-oh. I need to find my primer. It's not on the shelf. I think I left it in my bag. Yeah, I got some white primer. Just that, there we are, white primer. Right. One final dust off, just to make sure I've got all the dust off of it. Right then. So that probably wasn't the best thing to do, spin it like that. Right. Time to paint again. Time to paint again. Hey, 7 people watching. 7 people, don't forget to check out the Patreon. You can support me on there for as little as some money. And then the other tiers are how much it costs me to fill up my bike from empty. So at the moment, I think I'm getting... It covers if I go... Oh, there's a big spider in the corner there. I don't like that. What am I going to do about that? I'll leave him there. No, he's moving. Okay, well, I've got to do something about this. Use the end of this. Oh boy, that wasn't good. He ran into a tiny crack in my shed. So there's a spider living in the walls. Right. See the cobwebs on there? That's where I missed him. Right, let's get... Don't like it. Look at that. So I missed him. Ugh. Right, need a new shed. Right, so coming up to 1 hour now. So I do this one, 20 minutes, come back, do this 20 minutes, come back, do this 20 minutes, come back. Okay. My mask on, eh? Good idea. Rotate. Move it there a bit more. Right, leave that for a bit. Come back to it in a minute. There we go. Looking good. And 6 nutters are watching me. Probably while at work. Okay. Can I come back in 20 minutes? I'm going to go get a coffee. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes. Yes, Who Am I UK, another stream. I got yogurt. Not quite dry yet. Oh, there's 4 people still here. What a bunch of muppets. Stupid people. You've got something better to do than watch paint dry. Oh, you know what? That's what I need. Big whiteboard here. That's what I need, a big whiteboard. Why, are you going camping? Or have you just come back from camping? I'm going camping soon. Should be fun. A few of us going as well. Oh, you just come back. I hope you made some videos. The old camera and stuff. A little couple of pictures and make a nice little short 10-minute video or something. Oh, the Overland event. Oh yeah. Blast. I forgot about that. I was looking at that and I almost booked it. I was really close to booking it, but I didn't think it was going to happen. I honestly thought it was going to get cancelled, but they allowed it in the end. Yeah, I just completely forgot about the Overland event in the end. So yeah, they did it. I know that, and I think they limited like so many people per tent or 30 people inside at a time or something stupid like that. I don't know how well it was all organised and stuff, but yeah, I was going to go to that. Yes, got to test ride the Himalayan. Yeah, the Himalayan, what's that, 400 cc's? It's 26 brake horsepower. So it's, oh, we're going a bit laggy, are we? $411 single, yeah, but it's 26 brake horsepower. So and it has low ground clearance. So it doesn't quite meet my criteria. It's good. It's slightly off because I'd want if I'm going to get a bike for touring. It, yeah, I mean, it could be the 400cc, but I got my BMW and I got my CRF. The Himalayan sits in the middle between them two because CRF's a little bit less power, but the Himalayan can sit comfortably at 70, but it has low ground clearance. So I don't know. I might get one of them. It's a possibility later on. It's a possibility later on I'd get one. Yeah. You need to get it. You know, I heard you need to rev them higher. Yeah. Which is weird for a single cylinder. Usually their power is smooth and throughout. But yeah, I know someone who's got one, and I can't remember him. He paid like $4,000, and you get everything. You get the side panniers, you get the top box, you get the whole shebang. So it's good. It's good value. Very good value bike. 70 miles an hour, sits there comfortably. You get about 60 mpg. So it's pretty good touring bike. I've got my BMW, so I don't need to replace my BMW. Oh, EU compliance. Right, well, I'll have to work out how to get rid of that. Probably change sprockets or something, just to give it that bit more low down grunt. Lose a bit of top end, but it'd be all right. Right then, what time is it? 12 minutes past. I started painting that an hour, didn't I? So I've got to wait another 10 minutes. That's all right, I can do that. EU compliance, yeah, what a rubbish. So many bikes, you know, they're not doing the C125 anymore. That Honda C90, that one can't get Euro, the next Euro standard or whatever. Oh yeah, got to 70 for 10 seconds. Yeah, them group rides at them events are like really slow, but they're all right. But did you go off road with it or not? Or was it all a road ride? Was it a road ride? I mean, one gravelly track would be nice, to be honest. Yeah, Euro 5. What do you do? Oh, it was off road. Oh, sick. I hope you got. Damn, I know you lost the footage on that one, didn't you? No, did you have footage for that one, or was it the Sinis one that you lost the footage for? Because I'd like to see, you know, because you're quite a taller person, and I thought that was quite a not a short rider, but a mid-sized rider, isn't it? It's about the same as my CRF, I think, seat height wise and stuff. My Beamer's a little bit taller, a little bit more grunt. much. Not sure how it handle the Himalayan would handle off road, especially with the lower ground clearance. But other than that, I think it is a solid bike. Was off road. Yes, they're not bringing the Honda C125 back to this country in the UK because of the Euro 5, 6, whatever rubbish it's going to be. So the trade-off of having off-road. Yeah, good. Now, stop watching I'll just go edit the video and bring it out or something. I don't know why you take so long to blink and edit your videos. But yeah, I would like to see your Himalayan video. I'll watch that. I'd like to see. Yeah, I'd like to see. I really would like to see the Himalayan footage. That's one of the bikes I really want to try, actually, the Himalayan. But yeah, the Honda C125 ain't coming to the UK next year. So now it actually makes me want to get one even more because now they're not going to be importing them. Yeah, by yourself, see what the top speed is and stuff. Yeah, that'd be good. But yeah, they're not bringing the C125 back into this country, so now I really want to get one. And you can get them for cheapish, but I'll wait and see. I'll wait and see what if I get a job and I need to commute, I wouldn't mind picking one of them up to commute on. The custom Cubs and the Cubs are all right to commute on, but 1960s lights are dreadful. You can't see in the dark. They're not the safest going in the dark. They're not the safest bikes in general. They've got drums front and rear. You can't stop. There's no stopping allowed. They're pretty dreadful for that. So I'd rather have something a bit more safer. If I've got a commute, then I wouldn't mind getting one of them C125s. But they're releasing that electric bike now, aren't they? Got the Terrain 125. No, I don't want to get the Sinis Terrain. Because I think I can't remember how heavy it is, but it's a heavy bike and it's a really low brake horsepower engine. It's 125, but it's quite low. I think it's like 11 or something. Now Honda did a really heavy 125 before, but they put in a no, I've got a video coming up about converting the C90 to LED actually. That's gonna. I filmed it the other day. I haven't even taken off the camera yet, but I did experiment with that, and yeah, the answers are no. You can't, unfortunately. You have to change the engine basically to a. I found which engine you need to change it to, but you need to change the engine. So, yeah, I didn't like the Terrain 125 because it's a big bike, heavy bike, and it's a low horsepower engine. Whereas Honda did a similar bike a while ago called the Valadero, which is a big bike, very big for a 125. Looks good with panniers and top boxes and stuff, but that's got I think a 15 brake, and it's a twin engine, which is really nice. It's got that. It's got a twin engine 125, which is really nice, and it can pull. It can just keep pulling to 70, no problem. But it was good. Yeah, it's a bit too much power for it's just going to wear out the engine quicker. But my C90 weighs nothing, and it's got an 8 brake horsepower engine, top speed of about 55 because I'm still running the standard carburetor, so it's not terrible. In regards to converting the C90 to LED, what that means is because the way that the current works, it's alternating current, not direct current. So when you have the lights on, the lights, as you rev, the light gets brighter. As you let off, the light gets dimmer. So when you're coming into a corner, you let off your throttle, you can't see around the corner because the light goes dim. And then as you accelerate, the light gets brighter. Same front and rear. Problem is with any LEDs, they flash. And what I found with my LED headlight is that it would flash as you rev, and then eventually it would just get fed up and just switch off. And it would overheat or something, I don't know, and it would just switch off. I'd have to turn the bike off, turn the lights off, turn the bike back on again, turn the light back on again, kick it, and then the light would come back on again, but it would flash a lot. So that was useless in the dark. So I've had to go back to the good old-fashioned halogen, or not halogen, or whatever, the old style of bulbs. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Veladero. Yeah, it was good. But yeah, I've got a video coming up about the C90 with its blimmin' LEDs. Because my rear brake is the same. The rear brake on my C90 is an LED, but it's all right. It stays on, but as I let off the throttle, it starts to flash. But I don't need it to see where I'm going as long as someone can see me behind. And when I brake, the brake light doesn't always come on. You have to actually like have the engine a little bit on, a bit more than tick over, and then apply the brakes, and then it will come on, which is really dodgy anyway. So somehow I got it through an MOT. But I might have to go back to a standard tail light. Anyway, 20 minutes, I think. Time for another coat of this. Then I'll have to go away for 5 minutes because I can't breathe this air anymore. Ooh, what are you saying? Yeah, it's because it's alternating current. You can get, there are old bikes out there with direct current. I mean, the CB250 RS has direct current. So as soon as you turn it on, the lights come on when you turn the key. The C90, the lights don't work unless the engine's running. So it's basically just that, basically. No, it's literally only the C90 that has that problem because of the way the engine is. It's the cheapest, easiest way to make the engine. Because it doesn't come off the battery, it comes off the straight from the stator. So the battery's barely used. I'm thinking of taking the battery out, to be honest, of the cub. The only reason that it's in there is because I have a charging port on it, sort of thing, that I've put in it. I need to get some sort of battery for the CB125 CB250 RS just to test the electrics. Otherwise, I'm going to be starting the bike up all the time just to test if the headlight's wired incorrectly. Because at the moment it runs, but I've got none of the lights attached. I need to wire everything back in. And I did take pictures of it and stuff, but maybe not enough. So I'm going to have some fun with that, and nothing's labelled correctly. It'll be me chasing a wiring diagram. Anyway, onto another coat of the old filer. Oh, it's looking a bit better now. That's looking a bit better now, isn't it? It's never going to be perfect, that one, because it wasn't great anyway. So height wise, it'll be fine for you. My knee's a bit blonde. Blonde, Blonde. My knee was a bit blonde. The crash bar, bit beyond the crash bar. Right, well, another layer of primer on. I think a couple more, and then I'll leave this for a couple of days, and then come back and paint it. It's all right. There's some scratch marks on it, but I think it's just age-related stuff. But yeah, it's still in better condition than my broken one anyway. Right, what did you say? A bit close to the crash bar. Because you're quite tall. Well, you've got long legs, whatever, haven't you? Oh yeah, because you probably haven't seen this stream before. I got gifted this. That's a rear rack for the CB250 RS. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with the bike, but as making it into a cafe racer would be quite expensive. I cost it all out, ish. And at the moment, I'm not going to spend out any money on it. So I'm doing all the work, and I'm doing all the bits have been donated now, pretty much. It's got bits of this and bits of that, bits of Kawasaki, bits of Moto Guzzi, bits of Suzuki, bits of Honda, believe it or not, on a Honda bike. I'm going to probably put a rear rack on it and make it a more of a functional bike rather than a cafe racer. That was when sitting. Okay. Oh, when sitting on the bike. When you're standing, it's all right. Right back. Okay. That's when sitting. Yeah, it depends how it is when you're standing as well. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to say really. I'd have to test drive one. But I would like one. It's not going to be a fast bike, but it would be a bit quicker than the CRF. Yeah, it's just that ground clearance is so low. And I did some lanes the other day at which the CRF was bottoming out on, so I'd have to have I'd have to try it off road, and I'd have to see how well it wheelies, like how easy it is to get the front up, because getting the front up off road is something that you kind of need to do sometimes. Standing was fine, though. You and Hippo will tell me I was doing it wrong. Depends how you were standing. Were you standing with bent knees? Were you standing with your knees bent? Were you bolt upright over the front handlebars? It depends how you were standing. So let's say you were on rather flat surface, rather just loose gravel. Perhaps you did need to stand up because it was a little bit. So you should just be standing up, but don't bend your knees. You need to move your hips back, not your knees, because you're gonna build up too much lactic acid. You bend your knees when you hit like a big bump, or you're gonna hit a big bump, or something like that, or you need to weight and de-weight the pegs or something. Because if you're coming up to like a bump, say it's like there, so that's my hand's the road, and if you're coming up on a bike, you come up and you'll hit that, and then your back end will kick up, which is a problem for me because I'm short. So the back of the bike can smack me in the back, which in the rear, which really hurts, and I don't want to do that. So what I do is I compress around here, compress the whole bike down, throttle on, and it doesn't make the bike wheelie all the time, but it will it'll keep the suspension compressed as I go up and over, and it will land the rear. I'll go over that crest. The front wheel will hit, bounce up, and I'll go over that crest and land. Usually, my aim is to land the front wheel and rear wheel at the same time, but sometimes I land on the back wheel, which means I've got less traction, but usually the front is coming straight down after that, because I usually blip, let it launch, and then come back down. I'm not going to hold it into the wheelie. I'm just going to blip it to get up and over. And I do it all the time in my videos, but you never see it because I'm standing up, and it's very hard to see when the bike kind of like wheelies. But the day I was with Phil, I was saying, "Oh, you're never going to see this," but the bike wheelies, and as I did that, it wheelied. But looking on camera, it's like it just looks like I hit a big rock, and I kind of did hit a little rock or a little kicker. But yeah, the bike just wheelied for like that and landed softly down rather than landing front nose down, landing nose down, and then the back coming up because it hits the bump, and then that hits me in the back, in the butt, because I am short. So slightly bent, little lean forward. Are you going up and down mud mounds? Okay. Thing is, it's if you're not used to off-roading and you don't stand in the correct position, you don't get used to it, you don't build up the certain like core strengths and stuff, you just get absolutely destroyed. I mean, I took out Phil, took Phil the other week, a couple of weeks ago, and he was done in by the end of it. I mean, the other day we did a big ride with Phil, and I think it was around 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock or something like 3 o'clock. I think he had to go, but then me and Andy carried on for another hour and a half, something like that. By the end of that, we were like, oh, okay. He goes, "Do I get a say in this?" He goes, "Well, we'll do a couple more lanes and then we'll call it a day." And yeah, we did a few more lanes. Then we head back, which was pretty good. But yeah, gets to a point where you just get tired. It was a long day. We started at I think we left about 9 a.m. Met up with Phil about 10. I got home about 6:30. So yeah, it was a long day. About 140 miles. Panting like a madman, off-roading for about 10 minutes. That's like one lane. That's barely a lane. 10 minutes? Jeez. Well, if you came down our way in the summer... Wait, have you got spoked or alloy wheels? No, CB500X. Alloy wheels, haven't you? Okay. If you came down the summertime, or nowish even, like around this sort of time, down our end, maybe next year or something, I've now put together a route, and the route I did with Phil the other day, really good for big bikes. Cast road, yeah, that's fine. The route I did the other day with Phil and Andy, I put together, I made the route, and there is the route that I did, apart from one section which is a bit muddy, which would be a bit muddy if it had rained or something, but it was all pretty much fine. The rest of it was like gravel roads, and the route that I did, we went from, I think it was like a 40-mile route, and most of it was off-road. Really, really good route, and I will definitely be doing that route again. But it's quite an easy route, and it's good for big bikes. If you want to try that, come down and we can try that if you want next time you're down. It took us 3 hours. How many hours it took us? Started about 10:30. 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1. 2.5 hours. It took us 2.5 hours, including breaks, including one failed log hop. which you can see on my Instagram. Uh, yeah, and it's a good route. It's a good route. I give it a for big bikes. It's really good. Is this dry yet? No, not yet. Not yet. But yeah, I could actually say that if you there's no big mounds or anything to do. It's just mostly flat. Mostly flat. Yeah, it's doable. It's doable. It's mostly flat. There's a couple of uphill sections, but we're talking like very minuscule ups, and one downhill section which I'd warn you about, and you just have to take it easy. It is one of them easy going down ones. You'd have to keep full road pressures and stuff, and there's not a lot you can do there. But if I did it with a bald back tire for off-roading, pretty much, my tire is nothing left on the rear tire at all. Then yeah, you could easily do that in road tires. It's only when you get to that really thick mud that's when you're gonna have an issue. That's when you're gonna have an issue. Yeah, we'd have to go slow. We don't have to do the whole route. So if we get too tired or something, or we've had enough, each off-road section's not very long. There's a couple of long ones, but nothing like Salisbury, where it's like 10-mile long trail. Even the ones in Salisbury, it's like split up. It's 10 miles from end to end, but it's split up with an actual tarmac road in the middle, running through the middle at a crossroad, essentially. Yeah, next time you come down, if you come down in the summertime, I wouldn't want to take you down there in the wet. There's a couple of bowls that when the rain hits, I reckon it just fills up. And then we went down this other lane later on, which I thought wasn't there, but it was there. And no, I don't even want to go down that lane again. Very steep, downhill, chalky. I decided to cut the engine out, kill switch it, dump the clutch, lock the rear wheel, and go down this hill, because I was like, that rear wheel locked won't slow me down, but it will keep the bike more stable, and then I can slow the bike down with a couple of fingers on the front brake. That's the biggest mistake people make when they go downhill. They use the rear brake. The rear brake ain't going to do anything. It'll lock up. That's all it's going to do. The front brake is the one that's going to slow you. The rear one might stabilize you a little bit, but it ain't going to stop you. Did you use the rear brake when you went down that hill on the Himalayan? Probably. Also need to repaint the petrol tank. So when I get that back in, I did that on the Himi. We went down a bank into a field. Yeah. If you want to stop, it's the front brake all the way. As long as the bike's in a straight line, it's fine. If it locks, you just release. It stabilizes. The front wheel just stabilizes, and you just go. Just go. Not sure what I can do with this though. Taken some of the big chunky bits of rust off. Still some really awkward spots to get to. Hammerite the whole thing or something? I don't know. This came off of a 40-year-old motorbike, so I reckon this is probably around 30 years old at least. At least. There's a make on it somewhere actually. Yeah, it came off an American motorbike actually. So it's probably an American company. AMCO, AMCO. AMCO, motorcycle accessories. But if I can get that on the CB250 RS, that'd make a classic bike actually usable. Plus I can take all my tools on the rear rack. Oh, well, it stopped when I went past the track. USA. Stopped. Okay. Well, I've just spotted a problem. I've been spraying that white paint and there's white dust on the bike in the corner. Whoops. It's dry, so it's okay. It's coming off easily. Going to the Overland event next year. Okay. Not sure if I'll go to it next year. I've got the tickets still for the ABR rally, so I'll probably go to the ABR next year. Not sure what I'm going to do rally wise next year because, well, we'll see what happens next year. We don't even know where we're going to be next year or what's going to be next year. So I'm holding off, sort of thing, for now. Just doing short term plans, not long term ones. See what happens. 40 minutes. Please, no. Right. 2 o'clock. Yeah, we're fine. Hey, Dad and Mad. What's up? I keep this on actually, so I don't die. But I think that's enough primer. We've just been talking about some random bikes and stuff and watching paint dry, getting high on paint fumes. Get a glass of water. Be right back. Are you going to go back to the Wild West Rally? Wild West Rally, if they do it again next year, some point. You have to ride down though. You can't come down in a car. You have to ride down. Like me, a hardcore person riding down. I think Hippodromes. Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, I mean, this year it clashed with another event, the same weekend, so I couldn't go. But then all this stuff happened, so we couldn't go anyway. But next year, car. What's that? Car. What's that? For the Wild West Rally. I'm getting high on paint fumes here. It's the Wild West. I went to the Wild West Rally. I went to. Oh, a car. What's that? Oh, a car. Yeah. Yeah, I think Hippodrones. Yeah, Hippodrones drove down, picked up Epic Adam, and they all went there. They didn't do the hardcore way I did it. Mine was super hardcore, going down on a C90 with a tank range of 70 miles that I built in this very shed. And yes, it did start to fall apart on the way back, which was really annoying. Good, that means you have to ride down, won't you? But yeah, I don't know if they're going to do another one or not. If they do another one, it'd be If they do another one, it'd be good. If they do another one, it'd be good. How much battery do I have left? That's a good question. Oh, good. Final battery. I don't know. Sometimes this phone's a bit weird. The other day it was dying. It just couldn't take a charge. Today the percentage is actually going up. Doesn't help that this phone fell off the bike. Fell out of its mount. Went down the road. Right, how's this looking? Oh, that'll do. Not the best, but it will do. Not perfect. That's 70s. It's from the 70s, this bit is. Yeah, like a magic trick. Does it make it look like a magic trick? You can see the wire. Right, I need to get some fishing wire or something so you can't see the wire. I said that it would fall at some point. What am I going to do with this floor? This floor is absolutely filthy. The floor is just red. Yes, yes, yes. You know what the stupid? I think it's just because of the C90. To be honest, it ran out of suspension. It just went through the bars. But the X grip, I've crashed many times with the X grip. It stayed in the bike in a crash. So actually, you know what? I'm not gonna sweep the dust off the floor. I'm not gonna sweep the floor of the dust because the dust's gonna come up and stick to the freshly painted fender. So I don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. What are you doing anyway, Chris? What are you doing, Mr. Wallace? Why are you not? Why are you watching this stream? What's wrong with you? Have you got work to do? You're probably at work, aren't you? It's probably at work. Oh, this is the biggest. Oh, you're on furlong, are you? Oh, you're on furlough still. I know what you do for a job. You did tell me. I do remember. But yeah, at least you got a job, eh? At least you're still getting furlough. Although come October, we'll see what happens. October's going to be a different story. Hopefully everyone's still got their jobs. Because if they all lose their jobs, then that's more people I've got to fight to get a job. There's red dust on everything. I've been painting. Dreadful. So this is painted. That's lacquered. Just going to actually rub this down, actually. Probably Wednesday I'll put that bike, or try to put that bike back together, the bicycle that I'm doing. Yeah, I should be back. Stay on furlong as long as possible. Okay. Well, if you're on furlough, then you should be editing all them videos, getting them all done rather than being lazy, or just scrap that 125 that you still got probably sitting in your shed. That Chinese piece of garbage. It's absolutely rubbish, that thing is. Chinese junk that you got rusting in your shed. But don't make a video on it because you'll never make a video in it in time. Edit the Himalayan video ride. I want to see that. Got red everywhere. So what I can do, I can show you around the workshop a little bit. Show some of my tools. Right, let's see if this. Oh, this phone's a bit warm. It's outside. Oh, right. So I've got lovely red floor now from the dust. That's all paint dust. That's one of my toolboxes. Stuck some stickers on it though. All my tools have got dust on as well. That's nice. Red coating of dust. Blast! All my stuff has got red on it. Oh my goodness, no! I didn't. The last time I painted with that red paint, I painted outside. This red stuff is just got everywhere. Whoops. Okay. Nope, sealing on the inside of my welding mask. Whoopsie daisy. Ah well, doesn't matter. A random tool selection, they've all got a bit of red dust on as well. I know someone who can do it for you. It'll cost you a few coupons though on Amazon, gift cards or something, but he could probably put something together for you. I need to get a brush. Just brush all this stuff down. Where's my brush gone? Nope. No, he won't do it. He just said he won't do it. Okay. He's not doing any more designs. Got dust everywhere. All dusty. It'll all come out. It's only dust. Tool's dirty anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I like this. It's left an imprint. The hammer goes there. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Oh. Okay, still going. Suzuki, what are these? Suzuki 650 shocks. Took a bit of work to get them on, but they're on. You got the V7 handlebars. No, it's true, you don't even know what you want, do you, Chris? And I've got a front brake off a Kawasaki. It's a Kawasaki, this is. Saying it's rotate. But yeah, Kawasaki front brake. Where's the originals? Where's the originals gone? So here's the originals. They're just looking a bit grubby. So it's about the same. So they're about the same. They're just nice and shiny. I'll probably adjust them so they're a little bit lower because at the moment they're the maximum height, but I'm going to lower them down to give them a bit more softness because at the moment they're rock solid. And I've got to tidy all this back up in a bit and try to work out how to get this rack on. I think that's the next job, is the rack. And I want to get a new seat cover or make a new one or something. Because that's going to be, I'm not sure how to do the seat covers, never done one before, so. Never done one before. Right, so that's that. That's going to stay here now for a few days. Coming up to 2 hours. I think I'm going to end the stream in a minute. See, I see hippodrones on there. Oh yeah, there's hippodrones on there. I'm not gonna say if you're gonna do a thing, a sticker, you probably want something clear cut. That's why I went for like just that, because it's to the point. It's to the point. My sticker is, whereas the Spices one is pretty good. It's a biker helmet, so that kind of makes sense. Hippodrones, can you tell directly? Can you when you look at a sticker's like a little advertisement essentially. So it's like, can you tell exactly? Uh-oh. You know what? I can't move this camera, move this too much because it's connected to a special Wi-Fi for here. But I'll tell you what, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Where's my sticker? Well, now that you mention it, welcome back to the stream. And we're going to be now doing the most important part of the stream. That's right, we're going to be installing some new stickers onto the toolbox from motor vloggers that have given me their stickers in the past. I'm now commemorating my toolbox, which I've had for many, many years, which, if you did not know, it is an ammo crate. Ammo crate army box. That's what it's called. I'm going to do this. Right. So when I open it up, and they've got a magnet tray on top. So it's got like a magnet tray. So if I'm doing nuts and bolts work, they just sit in the top there, and I've got the basic tools in here to do stuff with. And the best find was this hammer, because this hammer fits in whereas most hammers don't because they're too big. Anyway, so enough jibber jabber. Let's give that a quick clean. And we'll put on some stickers. So this was given to me, I can't remember how many years ago now. Oh, it just about comes off. Wolfie Picks. Can go at the bottom there. Oh, that sticker is so old. I don't think it's going to stick. There's like no residue left on that thing. And I've got the Wild West Rally sticker here. So that can actually go over, because this is a clear one as well. This can go over here, I think. There we go, the Wild West Rally sticker. How are we doing so far? Everyone enjoying the stickers? What's people saying? Yes. Okay. And then finally, we'll put on, I think around here, under spicy, just the left, right of my one. Put this one. So. See, yours one is the same size as a Hippodrome. That's a big sticker, that is. Dad and Mad. So let's just do a little review of this sticker. So, Dad and Mad. So, you can see big fist, little fist, motorcycle tire, spoked wheels. And Dad and Mad. Doesn't have any, could have had like, you know, Instagram around the edge, YouTube, something like that, you know. Instagram, Facebook, Bebo, MySpace, you know, all the popular social medias could have been linked to on that, but oh well, it doesn't matter. I'm having a job trying to get this to come apart away from the thing. So I'm not impressed at the moment. I'm actually really struggling to get this. I'm not making this up. Anyone else have this problem with these Dad and Mad stickers? Who doesn't love a good sticker? A good sticker has to be a good sticker. I can't even get the sticky bit to come away. Oh, got it. Ooh, that's really hard to do. Dad and Mad. He's gonna go at the bottom here. Oh, it just covers over a bit of spicy. Oh, that's a big sticker, that is. Oh. He's now S-O. Oh, you can still see spicy, that's fine. There we go. You're happy now. You're happy now. My toolbox is slowly I had some other stickers. Where is my little box? Hang on, I've got some more stickers over here on another box. It's this one. Okay, I can't find it now, but there is another sticker somewhere, and it was the worst sticker ever. And he's definitely not watching because I don't think he uploads videos. I don't think he uploads videos anymore. But someone gave me a really badly designed sticker. It was like a picture of their bike and then a name on it, and it was a square. It was the ugly picture. It wasn't even a good picture of his bike, to be fair. He just made a sticker. Square sticker, and it was really boring. I guess he just wanted to make a sticker quick. Got to be careful when I stand up because there's a where is it thing there. So yeah, he just had that really sitting there, I guess. Okay, so that's the stickers updated. Is there any on the other side of this toolbox? No, I've got space. So yeah, I've got space in there for more stickers, if you so wish. The only YouTubers I probably watch on here is probably him sometimes when he does work and stuff on his bike. Never heard of this guy. This guy's pretty good. You should probably check him out. Dad and Mad. Can't remember this guy. I think
I think he makes videos of motorbikes, but I'm not sure. Whoops. And yeah, Wild West Rally sticker. Stickers, the new guys to keep. Rock the stickers. Yeah, damn, you need, yeah, trouble for beating that one, yeah. Oh yeah, you prefer without. Yeah, I mean, I prefer without, but at the end of the day, you know, you should at least get some advertising on there. YouTube, Big Pezza, you know, it's quite simple, I guess. That's why there's so many different editions of that. There is so many different variations of this sticker. Look at that. It's the soft shadow going from like silver to white and then back to silver again. Platinum, sorry, that's platinum color. We actually looked up the color code for Photoshop to get the platinum look, because originally it was like gold, but then you print it, it looks like, well, it looks like urine. So we didn't go for that one in the end. You can always buy one of my stickers. They're available on my Etsy store. There's a link on my go on my channel. There's a link to the Etsy store, and the money goes to support builds like this and me, so I don't become homeless. The stickers are there for sale, or you could support me on Patreon. Or you could contact me and donate me direct, which is what a couple of people have done, and you know, I really thank you for them. And I did actually private message them the videos early, so even though the patrons see it, which is an easy way of sharing, I individually sent a message to them via email or messenger or something, so they could see the videos early if they wanted. Some people gave me the money and they didn't actually care for the videos I was making early. They goes, no, we want to see this video, or no, we want to see this video. Okay. Well, anyway, yours on my shotgun cabinet. Oh, a shotgun cabinet. You have a shotgun. You know what? In retrospect, I really think that Dad and Mad is the one of the best YouTube channels out there. You should probably go support him. Yeah, Dad and Mad. It's on my toolbox, so it must be a good channel. It's, well, we actually met at the Wild West Rally we did, which I only went to by chance. It was literally like I decided that like one day I just said, right, screw it, I'm gonna go. I didn't tell anyone really that I was going. I just like booked. I just kind of like just went down there. Didn't tell anyone. They only found out. Hip Drones and Epic Adam only found out because there's a picture of me posted on their Facebook, or there's a video posted of me on their Facebook page saying this nutter's come down on his C90 all the way from Gatwick, and I'm dead and I need a pint badly. I slept well though, I tell you that. I was out like a light, and then about, I think it was like 5 in the morning or something, like 6 in the morning or something like this, I had this massive bang, and it was their tent. Well, it was in the middle of the night actually, no, because it was the middle of the night. Middle of the night, their tent, one of their big marquees blew over, and they said, oh, I should put my bike in there overnight, and I said, nah, you're all right, I won't bother. And then it absolutely just fell apart in the night. It's hilarious, that was. Massive kablang, kabloom, all fell over. So noisy in the tent as well, with the wind and everything. And someone, there was someone in an ambulance who had converted their ambulance to a like a shop / sleeping area. They were doing the leather patches and stuff. I think it was like painted like a cow. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, it was. And they came out to check that I was okay, because when the massive thing marquee went over and the tent fell over and stuff, I unzipped. I wondered what the hell that noise was. Unzipped, and I'm shining my light out, looking at like, oh, well, that's all gone. Okay, closed the door and went back to sleep. Or I think I put my headphones in. So apparently she came over and said, "Oh, you're right inside," but she didn't hear anything. So she was gonna invite me or something, sleep on the floor of her car or something. That was dreadful. Anyway, it's been 2 hours and 8 minutes. and some people have watched me do some painting and stuff. So I'm probably going to end it here today. Just going to tidy up these last little bits, put everything away, and I will come back to this on another day this week. It sounds to me, content. It sounds like me, Isle of Man, singles content, best in the wind, sure. Oh yeah, there's some, you really want to, there's no, some tents are quite cheap out there and they're nasty, but some are really good actually. As long as they've got the waterproofness, that's okay. Doesn't have to have all the fancy bits. As long as you've got waterproofness in the UK, that's what you need. Number one. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream here now. Finish tidying up this later when it's all dried. And I'll come back to this probably on Wednesday. It never came home. Yeah, disposable tent. That's really bad of you. You know, plastic is horrible. Need to recycle responsible, all that stuff. I don't know if I'd say it's a pleasure. More of an inconvenience, possibly. OEX. I don't know what make that is, OEX. Get yourself a canvas tent. Right. I'll leave this to dry and come back to this. It's actually a bit warm in this tent now after all this time. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye. End stream here? Is this screen is really broken. Outdoor zone round. Okay. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Bye.